Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Friday Prayer. Volume 2, Book 13, Number 1. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. I heard Allah's Apostle, P. B. U. H. saying, "We, Muslims, are the last to come, but will be the foremost on the day of resurrection, though the former nations were given the holy scriptures before us. And this was their day, Friday, the celebration of which was made compulsory for them, but they differed about it. So Allah gave us the guidance for it, Friday, and all the other people are behind us in this respect. The Jews' holy day is tomorrow, i.e. Saturday, and the Christians' is the day after tomorrow, i.e. Sunday." Volume 2, Book 13, Number 2. Narrated by Abdullah bin Umar. Allah's Apostle, P. B. U. H. said, "Any one of you attending the Friday prayers should take a bath." Volume 2, Book 13, Number 3. Narrated by Ibn Umar. While Umar bin al-Khattab was standing and delivering the sermon on a Friday, one of the companions of the Prophet, who was one of the foremost muhajirs, emigrants, came. Umar said to him, "What is the time now?" He replied, "I was busy and could not go back to my house till I heard the adhan. I did not perform more than the ablution." Thereupon, Umar said to him, "Did you perform only the ablution, although you know that Allah's Apostle, P. B. U. H. used to order us to take a bath on Fridays?" Volume 2, Book 13, Number 4. Narrated by Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. Allah's Apostle, P. B. U. H. said, "The taking of a bath on Friday is compulsory for every male Muslim who has attained the age of puberty." Volume 2, Book 13, Number 5. Narrated by Abu Sa'id. I testify that Allah's Apostle said, "The taking of a bath on Friday is compulsory for every male Muslim who has attained the age of puberty, and also the cleaning of his teeth with siwak, and the using of perfume if it is available." Amra, a sub-narrator, said, "I confirm that the taking of a bath is compulsory, but as for the siwak and the using of perfume, Allah knows better whether it is obligatory or not, but according to the Hadith it is as above." Volume 2, Book 13, Number 6. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's Apostle, P. B. U. H. said, "Any person who takes a bath on Friday like the bath of Janaba and then goes for the prayer in the first hour, i.e. early, it is as if he had sacrificed a camel in Allah's cause, and whoever goes in the second hour, it is as if he had sacrificed a cow, and whoever goes in the third hour, then it is as if he had sacrificed a horned ram, and if one goes in the fourth hour, then it is as if he had sacrificed a hen, and whoever goes in the fifth hour, then it is as if he had offered an egg. When the Imam comes out, i.e. starts delivering the khutbah, the angels present themselves to listen to the khutbah." Volume 2, Book 13, Number 7. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. While Umar bin al-Khattab was delivering the khutbah on a Friday, a man entered the mosque. Umar asked him, "What has detained you from the prayer?" The man said, "It was only that when I heard the adhan I performed ablution for the prayer." On that, Umar said, "Did you not hear the Prophet saying, 'Any one of you going out for the Jumu'ah prayer should take a bath'?" Volume 2, Book 13, Number 8. Narrated by Salman al-Farsi. The Prophet, P. B. U. H. said, "Whoever takes a bath on Friday, purifies himself as much as he can, then uses his hair, oil or perfumes himself with the scent of his house, then proceeds for the Jumu'ah prayer, and does not separate two persons sitting together in the mosque, then prays as much as Allah has written for him and then remains silent while the Imam is delivering the khutbah, his sins in between the present and the last Friday would be forgiven. Volume 2, Book 13, Number 9. Narrated by Tawus. I said to Ibn Abbas, the people are narrating that the Prophet said, take a bath on Friday and wash your heads, i.e. take a thorough bath, even though you were not junub and use perfume. On that Ibn Abbas replied, I know about the bath, i.e. it is essential, but I do not know about the perfume, i.e. whether it is essential or not. Volume 2, Book 13, Number 10. Narrated by Tawus. Ibn Abbas mentioned the statement of the Prophet regarding the taking of a bath on Friday, and then I asked him whether the Prophet, P.B.U.H., had ordered perfume or hair oil to be used if they could be found in one's house. He, Ibn Abbas, replied that he did not know about it. Volume 2, Book 13, Number 11. Narrated by Abdullah bin Umar. Umar bin al-Khattab saw a silken cloak being sold at the gate of the mosque and said to Allah's apostle, I wish you would buy this to wear on Fridays and also on occasions of the arrivals of the delegations. Allah's apostle replied, this will be worn by a person who will have no share, reward, in the hereafter. Later on similar cloaks were given to Allah's apostle and he gave one of them to Umar bin al-Khattab. On that, Umar said, O Allah's apostle, you have given me this cloak, although on the cloak of Atarid, a cloak merchant who was selling that silken cloak at the gate of the mosque, you passed such and such a remark. Allah's apostle replied, I have not given you this to wear. And Sir Umar bin al-Khattab gave it to his pagan brother in Mecca to wear. Volume 2, Book 13, Number 12. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. Allah's apostle said, if I had not found it hard for my followers or the people, I would have ordered them to clean their teeth with siwak for every prayer. Volume 2, Book 13, Number 13. Narrated by Anas. Allah's apostle said, if I had not found it hard for my followers or the people, I would have ordered them to clean their teeth with siwak for every prayer. Volume 2, Book 13, Number 14. Narrated by Hudhaifa. When the Prophet, P.B.U.H., got up at night, for the night prayer, he used to clean his mouth. Volume 2, Book 13, Number 15. Narrated by Aisha. Abdurrahman bin Abi Bakr came holding a siwak with which he was cleaning his teeth. Allah's apostle looked at him. I requested Abdurrahman to give the siwak to me, and after he gave it to me I divided it, chewed it and gave it to Allah's apostle. Then he cleaned his teeth with it and, at that time, he was resting against my chest. Volume 2, Book 13, Number 16. Narrated by Abu Hurairah. The Prophet used to recite the following in the Fajr prayer of Friday: Alif, Lam, Mim, Tanzil, Surat as-Sajda number 32, and Hal Ata Ala el Insani, i.e. Surah ad-Dar number 76.